Welcome back to Sushimi's House. I'm your loving host, Master Sushimi, joined today by my sweet sister, Ice Ice Bubbie.
Hello.
We're back with some more Princess Peach Showtime. Teddy has left.
Yeah, that's right.
He heard people get home, and so Bubbie let him out of the room.
You are a changed person.
I told you I was going to cry less.
Wow. You know what? Did it. Do that?
I hope not.
That?
You know what?
I mean, why risk
Why
it?
chance it?
Why chance it? That's literally what we're doing.
Yeah, because I would hate to get to the end of that and that's just be like, no, you didn't do
You
it.
don't get it. Like, it does a little red X, and you're like, ah.
Hold on.
Yeah. Life has been lifing, y'all, as you heard in previous things. So, you know. It's like, bummer lead up, but then it's like, but then we ate a lot of Italian food, and my reflux got worse.
And now I'm taking Sparklas.
I take Prazit. No, actually, I'm taking Nexium.
Oh,
Not as fun to say.
true.
Sounds like
Larry the Cable Guy hasn't endorsed it.
maybe that's why my symptoms aren't getting better. I'm not taking the right one.
Yeah.
I need to take
You
Prazit.
you need something prescribed by Mater. Toe Mater.
Oh, Mater. It's like wild because in one of the movies, his like sister gets revealed and she's like a normal car.
It's actually really funny.
Yeah. Like, I didn't watch the movie enough to actually have context. Like, maybe either he or she is adopted. We don't know. But it's like his sister and his family's like stupid rich. Like, it's like a mansion.
That's wild.
I know. I mean, I guess that's the same plot twist with Fred from Big Hero 6.
Oh, yeah,
Where it's
yeah.
like, in canon, he's Stanley's son. Which is so silly. I love that movie.
It's a good movie.
I'm glad we watched it. We watched it after the con we mentioned, the one we stayed overnight.
Is that what happened?
Yeah, on our way back home, we were like, let's just stop at the big old movie theater and watch it.
That's crazy. I don't remember that.
Yeah. We watched it with Hale and Marcy.
Gun to my head, I would have said I watched that with my ex-wife.
Yeah.
That's a touch. Hey guys.
You gotta be out of touch.
That's. It's not Tuesday is the issue, or Thursday, or whenever out of touch is.
Oh, it's Friday. Oh, thank God. You know, say, being off on Wednesdays is awesome.
Wednesday.
Being off on Wednesdays consistently is awesome. It is also disorienting. Like,
Yep.
I have 2 Fridays in a week.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah, like
Tuesday and Friday.
Tuesday nights feel like a Friday as well. But it does mean that sometimes when I come back to work after my Wednesday, like I come back to work on Thursday, I think it's Monday. And I'm just like, what? Not helped by, of course, like everything, you know,
Oh,
everything going on with the house, which is like nothing bad. It's just, you know, if you've ever done any sort of house hunting, buying a house, new or not, like, it's a process and it's stressful. Also, like, there's been a lot of like little like psych outs that I'm just like, ugh, my heart. Like, we are trying to do a bunch of work to some work to the place before we even move in, because it's just gonna make our lives easier long term. One of those things being the floors, because I hate carpet, and that's, I think I even talked about this before. But then the people that were doing it for us were like, actually, your materials are on back order, so I won't be able to do it until after you don't even have the apartment anymore. And I was like, that's not gonna work. So then it became this question of like, do we just say forget it and cancel this altogether? Because there's no point in rushing to do it now if we can't even do it until after we've already moved in. So, but then it was like, just kidding, no, it's not on back order anymore, and we can totally order it and get it done when you want it done. Is that cool? I was like, that is cool, but why would you do that to me?
why would you put me through this?
Right, like, why? And then the psych out of, hey, your walkthrough is 3 hours later than we agreed upon, right? And I was like, no, what?
Yeah, that was a wild one. And then, of course, we figured out the guy is not rude and shitty. He's just bad at email.
Oh my god, yeah.
Oh.
I kept beefing It was like a one-sided beef with my builder.
It was absolutely a one-sided beef.
I mean, I even told the guy in person. I was like, "You probably thought I was a bitch." He's like, "No." I was like, "No, I mean, I was a little shady sometimes." Like at one point,
That has to be it, right?
I fucking hope so. I am so tired of seeing this thing's mug.
Bubbie, did you know you failed me?
What?
I told you to remind me of something.
I
and
was
you didn't.
about to do it. The music.
Timing!
Yeah, like I literally was like, okay, that's died down. I've talked enough. All right, now that you don't have to focus on projector as much, I was about to be like, hey, by the way, you told me to remind you, but now it's forced, and now I don't want to do it anymore.
Oh, okay.
I'm
I
just
guess we're done talking.
No, it's a joke, it's a joke.
Yeah, so as Bubbie said, don't want to talk to you. You're a loser. I wanted to talk about music because I decided to look up a band that I listened to a lot when I was a kid, and that I hadn't listened to in a very long time. I looked up the Offspring.
Oh.
And found out a couple things. For one, God, I didn't even look at the requirements. What am I, stupid?
Oh. Flying off this.
Only striped orbs with 9 or fewer returned orbs without taking damage.
I don't know what half of that means.
Yeah, I'm a bit lost.
Little confused. Ah.
Okay.
Those are striped,
Only
yeah. So we're still in the
striped.
game, but we now know what to.
Don't want to be there.
That's not striped, so can't take him out with that one. I mean, you can.
I guess we can just go for no damage, right?
Yeah. No damage, and then the fewer returned ones. Oops, well, there was no damage.
Alright, well, yeah.
Okay, alright.
Alright. Anyway, so it turns out there's still music.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even know this.
It's crazy.
I had no idea.
Then again, I say it's crazy, but then I have to remember, like, you know.
How are you supposed to take advantage of? Oh, I guess you can do that. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. You can do it again?
Kitty.
No. You can do that. So this won't be striped, I imagine? Well, we won't know until we see it. It's not.
Oh.
Maybe this one will be. Oh, almost took damage.
No. Damn it.
Took damage.
God fucking damn it.
But yeah, I found out they're still making music. I listened to their 2 most recent albums. Actually, I listened to their discography since they were Offspring. Because it turns out they had a previous band name before that.
I see.
Oh shit, he's just gonna do it. So that's 2 things of damage. And yeah, that includes the 2 most recent albums, which I really enjoyed.
Okay.
I think I enjoyed not the most recent, but the
Second
one right
most
before
recent.
that. Yeah, the second most recent one a little bit more. But you know, that's just preference. And
No.
Sorry.
Forgot it was like one phase. All this, I mean, is like one phase.
Give me for the coins.
Give me your fucking money. That has to be one of the things I've probably said the most in all recordings.
Probably. Oh, that's a different thing. I'm scared.
I'm scared, boss. That's a bean! Oh, don't do it. Oh. Please no ho.
Okay, so that's I missed it.
Stripe.
Yeah. Oh, still got it.
You bitch. That's so rude. Okay. I was like, how does that not count?
Okay, it just bounces you out.
Yeah.
Here.
There you go.
Oh, nice. But yeah, I also found out a little. I think I don't have a ton of like parasocial relationships where I'm like, oh, this person's great. I wish I was their friend. But like I feel vaguely inclined that way for Dexter Holland. Oh shit. Well, that's
yeah?
the lead singer of The Offspring. He has a PhD in microbiology.
Yeah. I remember he had a degree, but I didn't remember it like a
I took
doctorate.
damage.
But I can remember in what? What?
I took damage, and I can't do this without. I guess I could do the striped orbs only one.
Oh.
Okay, well that's not very cool.
That's so rude.
Yeah. But yeah, there's actually an anecdote about how he came up with a specific line for a song. Come Out and Play. That involved his work in a microbiology lab.
Oh.
Use that one.
Fuck that up.
Yeah, because he talked about how he like did an interview about this. How he, when he was working in a microbiology lab, it's a lot of cleaning. Like a lot of the work is not very glamorous. Like crazy people think it's like some, weird science type doing potions essentially, and like a lot of it is literally just doing dishes.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, well. That's a hit.
That's a hit.
Like I think he described, I don't think he named it, what I believe is an autoclave.
Mm-hmm.
About how you boil things basically, and then that's still not enough, so you have to put it in like an oven, but then that's still not enough, so it has to like pressure cook the thing.
Mm-hmm. Bitch.
Okay. I didn't see which was the real one. Oh,
The
far
one
left.
Smoking.
And yeah, the song "Come Out and Play" has a line where he says, "You gotta keep them separated." Oh, okay,
Sneezed.
it just worked. Because he was doing some experiment, and it was like this substance that was like slimy, and he had to like cool it down in this like hood vent, and when doing that, he was like, the temperature's not coming down, it's not coming down, it's not coming down. And he realized he had them like too close together, and so they were like sharing heat and retaining heat by sort of extension. And he was like, oh yeah, you gotta keep them separated. And then that like clicked with the cadence. He'd already been working on the song.
Right.
Like this wasn't a like it inspired a whole new song thing, but it was something that he'd been working on. And he's like, that works actually. And so he wrote it into the song. And I'm just like, oh, that's awesome.
That's neat. I really like that.
So yeah, fucking Dr. Holland.
Yeah.
Seems like a real cool dude.
That's just dope.
Yeah.
And of course, I have a place in my heart for microbiology because I worked in a microbiology.
Yeah, it was like your major.
Yeah. My major was just general biology.
Well, biology. But you did work in a... Yeah.
My advisor and my, one of my absolute favorite professors of all time, who was like my guide and huge supporter of me, it was my microbiology mentor. And my boss too, because I worked for her. And she, fun fact, the year the earthquake affected Ecuador, so she always gave a bonus, end of year bonus to her employees for the lab. She doubled mine so that I could put it toward Ecuador.
That's really sweet.
No, she's an angel. She actually texted me literally like a week or two ago, being like, hey, how are you? By the way, I've got a student who's interested in becoming a PA or going to PA school. Would you mind if I like shared your contact so that you can like, you know, guide them? And I was like, absolutely. That's, you know,
That's a huge compliment.
yeah, exactly. Because it's funny because when I was her student, she had a guy that she did the same thing with for me, providing me his contact so that I could contact him about PA school. And I did, about asking about like the process of applying and all that stuff. So if I had any questions or anything, like he helped me. And yeah, so now she was like, can I do that for someone else the way I did for you? I was like, yeah. She was lovely. No.
Well, that's damage.
No.
I guess we can still go for the 9 or fewer orbs.
True, yes.
That's fine.
I can still hang about it. Now they don't even have to be like just striped. Now you can just do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah, I just have to make sure if I do one, it's got to hit.
Bitch.
Okay, that's what happened last time.
You know. Also, I will say microbiology was just one of my favorite classes. And I was in that lab. I wasn't even in the lab for that long. I was probably there for like a year and a half, 2 years max. Though then again, I did work 2 summers in a row there. And I, at one point, was very good at being able to smell different bacteria. Like, just by the smell, I could know which one it was.
You could identify?
Yeah. Like E. coli versus, not C. diff, but, what is the other one? Marcescens.
MRSA?
No, MRSA is, methicillin-resistant Staphylococcus aureus. So it is basically saying that that strain of staph is resistant to methicillin probiotics. So, bad.
Oh, that's not... One of those hit his clone. It's not going to count.
Wait, what do you mean?
So, he goes down after getting hit 3 times by orbs. You have to down him 3 times, which means you need to hit him with every orb you shoot in order to get that one. And I already took damage this one. So it's just like, this one's a done deal.
I see.
Yeah. Sorry, carry on.
No, you're good. Any other fun facts about Dr. Dexter Holland?
Not so much about him in particular, but again, I've been listening to a lot of their music lately, and I'm just honestly very impressed. Because I think they started their career in like 94.
Oh, wow.
Which is, I was a year old.
Yeah, and I was not a thing.
You were not born.
I was not born.
Yeah. And what was I gonna say?
1994 formation of band. Oh, what were they before Offspring?
I don't actually know the name of it. It's like Manic something.
Okay.
But so there's a song of theirs. It's like Far Away or Now That You're Gone, something like that. That's like from one of their early albums. So like you've almost certainly heard it.
I don't know. I've never listened to a full Offspring album.
I think we tried to at one point and decided that they weren't really
for us.
Well, not that they weren't for us. Like we liked a lot of their songs, but not every single song off of any given album. But I don't want to. Oh, I do want to be there.
Yeah.
But like if you heard the song, you'd be like, "Oh shit, yeah, I know that song."
Oh wait,
but
do you want it next time?
Oh,
after
yeah.
this little bit.
Yeah, let's go ahead and next time here. Next time we'll talk a little bit more about the Offspring, probably. Later.
Bye.
You gotta know you're in for something special. You gotta feel it in your bones. Oh, you're gonna find what you need all in time. If you're looking for it, na 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 na. If you're looking for it, na